I'm going to open up the sign now. I'm going to introduce you all very briefly to Queen Elke. Now, Queen Elke, as you can see, if you can see, she is prudent, a gambler, and a commander. So, we're going to initially be going for a farming ambition. Should the farming ambition go, we will instead go for a trade ambition. We like to keep a sizable amount of funds on hand in case of emergencies, and we will always pay to handle an emergency if we can. As a gambler, we want to, yeah, we always want to try and pass the most risky option possible. So whenever there's a percentile chance, we'll go for the worst percentile chance we can. Prudent and gambler, yeah, a prudent gambler. It can happen, maybe. And finally, as a glorious commander, we're pro-military, pro-to-martial, and pro-soldiers and sort of military acts. Next weekend I'm organising a convention, so probably not, but thanks for the invitation. No worries, Gothic. It is in the future. You don't have to make every game. But so you know, Sunday Fun Day, King of the Castle, come here and we'll have some fun. You also voiced a character in Dragon's Dogma 2 and streamed the game on Twitch. I want to go back to Dragon's Dogma 2. I never beat it. I sort of wandered around the map without progressing the story. He mostly games he works on. Oh, okay. 0% included. It shouldn't be. People don't like it when I choose 0%. But it could be. You know? we could always, you know, it's the biggest gamble. But if it pays off. As a count, I like to force religion to be close to 0 everywhere, especially in the East. It's not really in the description, but I guess it's, yeah, it's okay. Like, the descriptions I've got for everyone. So these nobles, they're just basic prompts. They just help you break into it. But if you know what you're about and if you know what you're doing, make up your own stuff. It's all good. Just bear in mind everyone else will be doing their own thing. Oh, Jazz, what did you roll? An 11? I have no clue. What is an 11? I can't even... Can't see crap, Captain. Have a heart. You're quick to forgive and to forget, and you encourage others to do so. Not bad thing happened. Oh, okay. Morgrim, take care. Thank you for letting us know. You hang in there. And hopefully we'll see you in a bit. But yeah, we're ready to rock and roll more or less. Like, we've got another few minutes before the hour. Oh. Yeah, I don't know if anybody else knows of any other games similar to this that I could stream. In terms of, like, having a mass community thing. Hey, Baroness Ghost, welcome on in. How you doing? Welcome aboard. I need to get some coffee. Coffee is good. We like coffee. Coffee is great. I've already had like 2 cups this morning though, so got the motor running early. Oh. Alrighty, shall we begin, everyone? I've broken down Queen Elke's roleplay stuff, the rules for her. Let's have a quick peek at the state of the kingdom. There is no sign. No sign has been signed. No bug. Now, as you can see here, the barons are doing good with their military. In fact, the barons are large and in charge in every aspect. Like, holy crap. I don't know what to say. The barons are good. Yeah, so we got the trade, farming, military, faith. What have we got that's bad? Nothing's terrible, actually, except for some faith. But then that's not awful. It's not really bad. It's not like people are going to starve. Or there's going to be a crisis because of this. The Count's military being 4 is a little bit... Barons are too strong, and for one time I see Counts have the most farming. Yeah, Barons won a absolute stunner of a victory. Gunpowder plot, where they equipped an army and stormed everything else. I find your lack of faith disturbing. Listen, 6 faith isn't exactly great. Alright, and let's see. For my stuff, because we're going to go for farming initially, we've currently got 17 farming. That's healthy, but it could be better. Yeah, a reminder for people here, most of us roleplay. Please do not think about trying to win at all, or the game will be no fun for you. Enjoy. Thank you as always, Whopper, for the reminder. You've rolled a 3, Gibbo. Let's see, what is a 3? 3? Oh no, myth and magic. You like wizards and magic and mystical nonsense. Mero, hello. Everyone say hello to Mero in chat. Let's open up the list here. Look at that, Mero, you've made it an even spread. Now, let's have a look for everyone. Welcome on in, everyone, at the start of our first game today. Hopefully we'll do a second game, but we'll see how I'm feeling when I get to the end of this run. We have the Barons. Joining us is Baron Archcoffeemancer, Baroness Ghost, Baron Mero, and Baroness Morgrim Moon. Welcome on in, all of our Barons. You're just coming in hot off the back of a massive victory. Even though none of you were here last time except for Morgrim, from the looks of it, you're all starting with your 1,000. Next, we got our chiefs. So we got Chief Ephra, Chief Bonkle, Chief Gibbo, and Chief Chaz. Welcome on in. All of our chiefs, make yourselves comfortable. And finally, what does starting wealth depend on? So Gothic, everyone starts with 1,000 gold when they first join the game. And then as we go from one reign to another, your wealth here, so the people that have different to 1,000, they were in the first game last week. And they spent their money, they gained money, and it changed the value they have. So it carries over. Finally, hello to all of our counts in the east. Oh, shit. Okay, I didn't mean to click that. But welcome on in, Count. If I could click on it. Countess Whopper, Countess Lakelock II, Count Katori, and Count Gothic. Welcome on in. Yeah. But the richer people tend to get richer because they don't spend their money, effectively. Oh, we bloody pulled it off, didn't we? Oh my god. Now just remember our little arrangement. We put you on that damn throne, so you do as we tell you. Got it? Hello, Arch. Yeah, so I tend to run a Dynasty, which is a string of games, and it will usually last for... I've done it past 2 Dynasties, 3 months. I'm going to be doing like monthly ones now. But yeah, you can see like the past couple of Dynasties on the VODs channel on YouTube. Now just remember our little arrangement. We put you on that damn throne, so you do as we tell you. Got it? Yeah, a month, see how things are. If there's an imbalance in people showing up for one faction or another after a month, then I'll tap it on the head. But I could maybe keep it going for 2 months. Alright, glory to the march, glory to the military. Let's go, barons. Huzzah! Now introduce yourself to the rest of the council, but don't forget what I told you today. Okay, who's from the counts? It's hello, Lakelock. An honour to finally make your acquaintance, your highness. May you escape the doom that befell your predecessor. And finally, Chiefs of the North. Hello, Chaz. Good luck in the days ahead, your highness. You'll need it, dealing with us a lot. And with that, the introductions are done. The council immediately fills with raised voices. Meanwhile, what do you think? Will she be a good little queen and do as she's told? Too early to tell. We should have a backup plan, just in case. Alright, so everyone's introduced there. We should start with what I normally do first, which is the path to victory. And as you all know, based off the sign, I'm going to go for farming as my first ambition. Your Majesty, the history books do not look kindly upon usurpers, unless, of course, they prove themselves worthy of the throne they have stolen. When you die, how do you hope the kingdom will remember you? I'm going to be the mother of the nation. Not a single peasant will go hungry under my new orderly regime. Interesting. Are you concerned for the welfare of the commoners? Or are you just hoping for a favourable passage in the history books? I suggest over the next few years you focus on improving the kingdom's overall farming as much as possible. Once you have an heir, I'll return to discuss how your ambition is progressing. Good luck, Your Majesty. Okay, Nilawa, hello, welcome on in. Where are you? Where's Nilawa? Baron Nilawa. Welcome on in. Hope it's all good for you. All power to the barons. Barons big. Everyone else not so big. Damn, the counts are actually like... Oh, they got less farming than both the chiefs and the barons? That's awful. Alright, eyes down everyone. It'll be exclamation mark D12. Bonkle, you'll have to type it in twice. We're going for farming, that's all we know. First vote of the game, everyone. Eyes down. Give it a cooldown of a few seconds. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, it's to stop it spamming. I think you have to wait like 5 seconds or something. Alright, here we go. Your Majesty, you may have won the throne from King Thrifty, but you must still answer to the council. As is tradition, they will decide what happens at your coronation. Alright, let's get this over with. Shall we call the nobles in? Oh. Hey, Weldris, welcome, and look at this. Wait, what? Weldris, have you got the game attack? I went onto the save file and I changed you to a premium noble. I definitely did it. So you may want to check you've got it attached to Twitch, right? Your Steam and the game. Never mind, perhaps another time. Yeah, double check on your end, because I've done what I've done for other people to give them a premium noble. There's a lot of people here that has the game. Yeah, it's a very tight-knit community. Weldris bought it last week, and I can go into the save file to alter how it recognises you as either a premium or a freebie. So there'll be an issue on your end somewhere, Weldris. But it doesn't matter. Let's all sit down, let's have fun. Right, our next thing. What are we doing for my coronation? Now. Pro-military. Is there a military thing? No. Oh, I would like the farming. Yeah, I would like a vast banquet, please. Big victory banquet. After our successful veto A? Oh, okay, yes, that's correct. I probably should have done that. Please vote for D. So that I can have a big meal. Yeah. Also, everyone, tap the sign is available. So if you see me about to do anything that may be at odds with my roleplay, consider tapping the sign and then telling me what's up. And we can slow the game down to discuss it. But yeah, what's that? 6 and 5, 11. So there's 4 of you yet to vote. I'm going to be back in a moment. I'm going to get a fresh drink. Traditionalist. Oh! Always vote for the monarch demise and lower faith. Good. I like that, Bonkle. Alright, I return. And I think everyone's had enough time, so looking at this, 7 and 5, 12, 11. Alright, you're going to put on a vast banquet. Very nice. Thank you, everyone, for spending your money. The nobles spare no expense in your banquet table, groans under the weight of it all. Whole roasted peacock, a boar's head stuffed with swan's tongues, an entire whale turning on a spit. Farming goes up, wealth goes down. You all spent 300, I believe. Ah, okay, I'll double check again, Weldris. After this game. Make sure I've got it on my end. I don't know what's causing that. It's a meal fit for a queen, which is now, you suppose, what you are. Sabine of the Ghost Bloodline. Legendary marcher trapper stands before a blazing hearth, roaring with arms outstretched. Look at Sabine. Sabine needs a nap. What a coup! Elke now sits on the throne, and the barons are in charge. But the other regions will already be scheming to depose her. Do we stay loyal to the new queen or cut our losses and put me on the throne instead? My whole bloodline are sleep deprived. It's true. Look at the bags. So barons, A for loyalist if you want to support me and my ambitions. If you like my platform I'm running on. B for doppelganger if you want to get a body double to replace me. Or C for modernisation if you want to take complete control of the army and oust me. What have we got? It's 3 of you. How many barons are there? 5 total. Listen guys, we have the power to fight against the others. You do. That's true. That settles it then. Glory to the Queen and glory to the march. But we can always change our minds. If Elke ever gets out of line, we can take up arms against her and get rid of her the old-fashioned way. The Baron's goal is to aid the Queen by countering the other region's scheme as much as they can. They will win the game if the Queen produces an heir and completes her ambition. However, if defiance gets too high, they can still change their minds and rise up in rebellion. Estrid of the Gibbonexus clan, infamous Northern Elder, stands precariously on a longhouse crossbeam, spitting as they speak. Chiefs of the North, we all know I should be on the throne, not this imposter Queen Elke. How do we make that happen? Alright, we've got sorcery, if you want to make a deal with a wizard. Yeah, your nephew. Subterfuge, if you want to take over the Innermost Council and replace my advisors. Or prophecy, if you want to remember old Wazy and find the sacred stones. Summon the Lord Render. Okay, there we are. Twitch is hating on me, it seems, today. Oh wait, did it not take your vote? Maybe there's an issue with it. I know they're meant to be rolling out a lot of improvements. But there we go. We got prophecy. The chiefs plan to realise an ancient northern prophecy. Before the new queen rises, the kingdom will be ruled by a mad tyrant. To advance their scheme, the chiefs must raise authority to 5 or more in 2 seasons. Rolling out improvements also means new bugs, yeah. We've got like, what is it? They want to increase the quality of streams and stuff. Grimwald of the Weldris Dynasty, eccentric Eastern enigma, leans delicately on a podium, sighing. My fellow counts, in ancient times the East was its own proud kingdom. We can bring back those days of glory, but not while the false Queen Elke wears the crown. Okay, what have we got? Counts voting for their scheme. How do we want to win the game, Counts? Intimidation, if you want to strong arm me into giving up the crown. Uprising, if you would like to rely on the fickle thoughts and feelings and sentiments of the peasantry. Or C, blood ritual, if you want to summon a demon. Up, up, down, down, left, right, B, A. That's, infinite lives in Mario, right? Or is it the Hadouken? One of the two. One of the two. An army code. Ah, okay. Cool. Welcome on in, everyone. We're doing a blood ritual. The Counts want the highest farming. The Counts plan to summon an ancient famine demon that will devastate the other regions, paving a clear path to the throne. First, they must ensure the East can withstand a famine. To advance their scheme, the Counts must be the region with the highest farming in 4 seasons. Okay, so Sabine, a false pretender in the march. The barons are pursuing a loyalist scheme. They're going to stay on side, look after me. When I win, they win. We all win together. And hey, welcome back, Morgrim. So yeah, when I win, the barons win. They want to keep farming high across the board, so I can pass a farm scheme. Kestrid, a questionable claimant in the north. The chiefs are pursuing the prophecy scheme. To do so, they got to keep the kingdom's authority levels at 5 or more in 2 seasons' time to pass the first stage of their scheme. Finally, Grimwald, a bastard offshoot in the Counts of the East. The Counts are pursuing a blood ritual. They want to summon a demon. And in order to do that, they're going to need to bolster their farming. So they need the highest farming in 4 seasons. So they need to push their farming up or bring everyone else's down. These two aren't like that fun. I think I would do Iron Choice. That leans in a bit to some of my stuff. Let's start with an invitation. Here we go. Your Majesty, this year we will be holding Winter Feast in my clan hall. It would be an honour if you could attend. Yeah, more Grimwald? Yeah. No Grimwalds here. Well, not from your family at least. I look forward to it. We're going to Winter Feast, aren't we? Aha! Can't wait. Winter Feast is a special time of year. You'll see. Oh, Gibbo. Your Greatness. The merchants in the north are complaining about bandits. The northern roads are too dangerous to travel, even with guards. Gangs of highly organised, well-armed highwaymen will ambush merchant caravans and steal absolutely everything. I see a gamba and I see military action. So this is what I want. I want to send a battle-hardened regiment to rout the bandits. I'm going to put a monarch's vote on that. Let's go, everyone. Well, I'm glad to see so many of you willing to take a punt on our fine military. It's a whole 60%, big number. It's very close to 100, closer to 100 than it is 0. And that means it's going to pass, it's going to win. United we stand, let's go, call for unity! You send a battalion of the North's hardiest veterans experienced in fighting in foreign fields. If they can't rout these bandits out, who can? The operation is a complete success. Within a month, the northern roads are perfectly safe. You don't mind riding past hand carcasses of bandits. We did good. We are good. We are so good right now. As is tradition, each region offers a selection of elite guards, the chiefs of their most famous warrior heroes. The Counts with the Knights of the Order of Drowned Rose, and the Barons offer a squad of battle-hardened veteran soldiers. Think carefully, Your Majesty, these guards' loyalties will be divided between you and their region. Of course, you could just hire foreign mercenaries. They'd be Lord of Coin above all. Oh, as VT, hey! Pop, 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 pop. No need to even ask, Marshal. The Queen knows that our veterans are the only ones with experience of real warfare. It's true, we did slaughter everyone recently. I think as Elke came from the military as well, and she's from the March. I've made my decision. Then I wait your verdict with bated breath, Your Majesty. It's the veterans of the March. I will make the arrangements at once. The veterans arrive a few weeks later. They march into the throne room in perfect formation before lining up behind your throne, hands on their sword hilts. Each soldier sports a scar bigger than the last. Is that it? Are we done? Oh, we are. Alright everyone, first auction, first chance for you all to use your money. Let's have a look here. What might people want for their schemes? Counts may want E the Aqueduct to boost their farming. The chiefs may want C, the monument, to boost my authority. And the barons, well, if the barons want to help me out, barons can vote for E, the aqueduct, but otherwise, you know, they may want F, the stadium, so they can maintain military supremacy over the counts. I'm going to bring up everyone's money here, so this is where you're at. This is how much money everyone has. And we're going to start the auction. Now, type exclamation mark fund, followed by the letter of the item you would like to fund, followed by the amount of money you'd like to fund it with. Top 2 items at the end of the auction will be built and take effect. Everything else will be refunded back to you. You have about 40 seconds to get your funding in, so try not to miss out. Let's see. There is, however, a slight delay on stream, so I'll type in chat when there are 10 seconds left. Right, E and F. Let's go. Less military, more farming. We like it. We're not mad about it. 10 seconds. Go, go, go. Okay, C and E. Very nice. Put a bit of money in there. Well done, Bonkle, for the snipe. Now then. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. What are these? Let's work at the bottom and make our way up. Oh, yawn, yawn, yawn. You're enjoying a peaceful breakfast while the Archbishop marches into your dining hall, waving a scrap of paper. Oh. Let's open that up instead. Your Majesty, this is an outrage. This was nailed to the door of the cathedral this morning by some 2-bit priest called Smoked Lemongrave. What is it? It's an essay decrying the church, making all sorts of fantastical accusations. What exactly are his issues, Archbishop? He claims that we're corrupt, just because we're selling premium tickets to a cushy afterlife at 100 gold a pop. And since he wants the church to officially change the 4th sentence of page 118, of the Holy Book, so it forbids selfishness instead of elfishness. He claims it's a typo because elves aren't real. He even criticises my hat. Says it's a bit much. How dare he? It's your boy Smote. Smoty's here. Smells like heresy to me, your majesty. I can have a pyre built in the city square before noon. Oh, I see. 20% gamba. Let's go gambling. The priests do have funny hats, it's true. They're big funny hats. Alright. Just dismiss it. That would be nice, I think. Oh, but I'm gonna go get a proper coffee. Holy crap, I didn't think I'd be yawning this much already. Give me a moment. Ooh. Sorry for the delay. Down with the dark church? What's wrong with the church? What did the church do? Alright, we are gambling. We are gambling hard. Let's just turn that there. There we go. Look at that. Bada bing, bada boom. 20%, what can go wrong? Letter is tossed into a nearby fireplace and quickly burns to ash. Fortune. Woo! It happened! We are gambling gods. We knew the odds, and we were successful. We succeeded. Fortunately, the common folk show no desire to turn against the church. They fear for their immortal souls and their currently uncooked flesh. Fantastic. Wonderful. Lo, it succeeded. Lo, it succeeded. The ninth said, let the church cook. And the small folk said, yes, just don't cook me, please. Of course elves aren't real because the knight forbade them. It even says so in the holy book. You dumb Mr. Lemon. Smoke Lemongrave returns to obscurity as a minor priest in a small town. You never hear from him again. What a nutter. Get out of here. Your Majesty, you might recall your predecessor, Thrifty, allowed a child of the march to take his name? Okay. Why bother with such a thing? Well, I was never quite sure. Perhaps just to do something nice. In any case, we've had word from the march that his child has reached adulthood. And what are they up to? Young Thrifty has become quite a notorious gambler in the march. A bad gambler. Ha ha ha. Not like me. I'm a good gambler. They owe a great deal of money. I wonder if it would be wise to step in, but I suppose it's no bad thing if your predecessor's name is tainted by association. You see, I don't want to pay off the debts. I don't. I'm prudent. I want to keep it for a real emergency. And some random peasant named Thrifty getting into debt isn't really an emergency. You can do as you please, everyone. RP would be B? I don't know, would it? I don't think it would necessarily. Alright, what have we got? Leave to get own money back. Leave them to get their own money back. I assume. Oh, leave the barons to get their own money back. You leave the whole thing alone while waste royal time on someone named after your predecessor. However, the barons are furious that you left them in the lurch. As for Thrifty, they continue their outrageous gambling. Yeah, oh yeah, bug sighted, I suppose. Is it only for when it's in the march? Maybe. Hey, Leo, welcome on in. Leo says thank you, Whopper, for the sub. And hello, Leo, welcome. When the game can't get the pronouns, I mean, it's not pronouns, it's for the collective. Really. Your Majesty, it's important you find a spouse sooner rather than later. I'll take the liberty of finding eligible candidates. What is your preference? Men, women, or do you not mind? What do we want? What do we want? Anyone, Chancellor. Anyone. Thank you, Your Majesty. I'll send out messengers to the most influential noble families in the kingdom. Let's see what they have to offer. It's an easy enough decision. You'll marry into the barons as we agreed before you took the throne. Right? Right? Right, maybe. Maybe. Far to the north, where the snows blanket the landscape and wolves howl at the night, the chiefs uncover an ancient prophecy foretelling the rise of a tyrant queen and a warrior who will overthrow her. Pride Month, LGBT rulers only. Yeah, oh yeah, okay. I mean, I always just roll for it, to be honest, Lake. We'll see when my muse of autism returns to King of the Castle. Yeah, no worries, Morgrim. I appreciate everything you do, no matter what. And just do it in your own time, at your own pace. Thank you very much. But yeah, add that other one to the list. Like, more bugs to be fixed. A congregation of God speakers huddle around the tablets, detailing the supposedly ancient story, whispering excitedly. Praise Morgana, says Old Wazy. The tablets are genuine. Then the gods are good, and we are blessed. Kestrid will be our queen. All hail the Lord Render. Cheers circle the clan hall. A mug of ale is tipped over Kestrid's head. The influence of the old gods is spreading. We must ensure we keep the old ways of the North alive, and surely Morgana will bless us with the power to crown Kestrid. The next stage, the chief's scheme, they must lower their faith to 4 or less in 4 seasons. Wish the devs would fix these bugs, but they got other priorities. It was the publisher that wanted to pull support. Should I change the God Speaker's name to Old Wazy, or is that too far? It could work. I mean, Old Wazy is the meme. The meme that we dream. How dare you forget Old Wazy? But yeah, don't push yourself to do it. It's we are God Speaker Old Wazy. Just an inside joke. Old Wazy. Common tax, everyone. I think 2,250. That's a decent chunk of change. That's enough for me to pay my way out of a problem, right? So I'd be happy there. Back support? No, no. Oh dear. Oh no. Oh dear, oh no. Okay. We might have a triple kill. Missing nobles in the east, everyone. Your Majesty, a number of chiefs have gone missing in the east. Alright, Captain Chaz is here, so it'll be Ephra, Gibbo and Bonkle. It'll be all 3 of you, of course, yeah. They travelled to Count Gothic Arto's castle to negotiate a trade agreement, but they should have returned weeks ago. The missing chiefs never even made it to my lands. They most likely got lost. The east is a dangerous place. Who's gone missing? Anyone I care about? 3 chiefs are missing. Chief Gibbo Nexus, Chief Bonkle and Chief Ephra Bulbazar. We need to find them before Winter Feast? Yes. Where could they have gone? Just north of my estate lies the Mold Patter Forest. To the west, the Twilight Lakeland, and to the south, Ilian's Haunt. I like to live remotely. It does wonders for the soul. I'm certain this is some kind of ploy by Count Gothic Arto. In a few months' time, he'll quietly offer us a ransom. Blood and stars. Don't be so foolish. We'll find them. We just have to decide where to focus our efforts. Yeah, I know where we're going to be. But yeah, Bonkle's got the right of it. Bulbasaur the best starter Pokemon, it's true. Although, Fuecoco's doing a good job. Do I want to find these people? We'll look somewhere. If only we had Golden D. No, no. In fact, I'm going to give you all, you know, a little hint. Monarchs vote on A for reasons. Ephra is literally like, no, I'd rather die. Let me take Gothic with me. Are they really in the forest? Yes. Yes, Whopper. Let's look for them at the moon. The moon would be a good shot. But yeah, the secret to this, and I'll tell you now, the direction that these places lie in, that matches the direction of the place they came from, is where they're going to be. So, Ilian's Haunt was in the south, right? That would be if a Grandees go missing or Barons go missing. Twilight Lakeland, I think, is for the... what are they called? Patricians. And Moulderpat Forest, because it's in the north, is for the chiefs. So just look at what direction they're in. A 100 trackers and a legion of sniffer dogs are sent out into Moulderpat Forest to search for Ephra and the other chiefs. They turn up safe and sound, if a little cold and shaken. At a Trollan folk camp deep in the forest, the Trollan folk found them wandering the woods and looked after them. Once returned to the north, the missing chiefs do establish a new trade route, not with Count Gothic Arto, but with the Trollan folk. Hey, they've done it with the trolls! That's good. After weeks of leading your baggage train along perilous mountain roads, you finally arrive at the snow-swept clan hall of Chief Bonkle. The hall is crammed with all the chiefs to the north, sitting cheek to cheek, along tables, groaning under the weight of food and ale. They're trolling. Could there be a Trollan folk in the back here as well, to sign a new trade agreement? Welcome, your majesty, to my humble hall. Take a seat, grab a drink. It's customary at Winterfeast to exchange gifts with the host. What did you bring? Now, I am prudent. But, that doesn't mean I wouldn't spend 0 on this. I am happy to spend the bare minimum and get some fine silk pajamas. It's the thought that counts. After that, the feast lasts long into the night. The fires roar, the bards sing songs of the old days, and a lake of ale is consumed. A couple of hours in, you are... What am I? You know what? I'd be really drunk. Let's go get absolutely wasted. The chiefs appreciate how much you're getting into the spirit of things. They roar with laughter at your mumble jokes. Someone claps you on the shoulder so hard that your crown falls into your beer. As Winterfeast draws on and the snow piles up outside the doors, the mood in the hall turns for curious. Your memory is blotchy, but you distinctly recall... Big crown or small crown or big mug? Both. Let's take part in a contest. That's what we would do. We're competitive. At Winterfeast, the chiefs challenge each other to various games. You soon find yourself facing Captain Chaz in. We're going to have an axe throwing contest. 5%. That's like 100%. Let's go. Aren't you too drunk to be doing this? No, of course they're not. You hurl the axe wildly, nearly decapitating a serving girl. Your next 6 attempts also miss the target. By the time victory is declared for Captain Chaz, the chiefs are glaring at each other with embarrassment. The next morning, the chiefs are scattered around the hall, groaning and nursing their hangovers. You wake up in an even worse state, sprawled onto a table, Your clothing dishevelled. Even worse, your crown is missing. Oh no. Threw axes at the serving girl. Not good. Fortunately, Chief Bonkle comes to your rescue. They get you washed up and find your crown before any rumours can spread. Thank you, Chief Bonkle. Hiding your embarrassment, you bid farewell to the chiefs and begin the long, perilous journey back to the capital. At least I didn't kill anyone. Yeah, but I could have done. The fact I almost hit someone the first one and I took 6 more shots. I didn't really care, did I, if I did hit someone. Alright, let's look into this. We want, let's see, tap the sign. Someone that's good with money. Someone who's a gambler. And someone who's like in good with the military, in good shape, knows how to fight. Alright, I have found 3 potential matches for you. 1 eligible young candidate from each of the kingdom's 3 regions. Choose wisely, you'll be securing a powerful alliance. Yes, I know. The Chancellor leads you to the Great Hall, where they've arranged 3 portraits on easels. For now, each is covered by a cloth. Alright, let's see the eligible candidates. They whisk away the cloth from the first portrait. This is Elke, firstborn daughter of the Northern Bulbasaur clan. Apparently the other Northerners have nicknamed her Windspeaker. Can't imagine why. She's made herself quite wealthy with a series of shrewd investment. Had a bit of a controversy a while back when her clan hall burned down. Apparently her peasants were to blame. I like her. She's good, promising. Yes, I can see the appeal. This is Valentin, the eldest son of the Eastern Gothic Arto dynasty. Not sure why the artist made him look so severe. Trick of the light, perhaps. He's lost half the family fortune in gambling halls, unfortunately, which is curious because he's obsessed with his family's legacy. Oh, yeah, probably the chiefess at the minute. Gambling is great, but being a loser in gambling is not so good. And finally, we have the marches offering Leopold, scion of the prestigious Arch-Coffee-Mancer bloodline, a gloomy fellow, prone to sudden floods of tears. Naturally, the other barons despise him for showing weakness. Like most of the barons, his great passion is hunting. No beast is safe from his crossbow. And nor is he, actually. He walks with a limp ever since he shot himself in the shin, trying to hit a ferret. Okay, you have so much in common. Love for gambling and many other things. I'm sure, yeah. I'm sorry, it's got to be the Chiefs. This guy, terrible. Imagine taking a shot at something and missing it. Man. Not good. What do you think? Of course, by picking a candidate, you'll anger the other regions, but you'll gain a lifelong alliance. I've made my decision. Which of them do you wish to marry? It'll be Elke of the North. Hitting your shin takes talent. I know, exactly. That's so high up. Always did poorly at aiming in PE. Only improved when I tried aiming at the teacher. Oh. Alex, welcome on in. Yes, you remain a count. You're there. There you go. Welcome aboard, buddy. We're going to be marrying Elke of the North. Excellent. I'll make the arrangements. Oh. Boo, boo. You don't even know what the options were. The Baron's option was terrible. Deep in the back rooms of the Royal Palace, the Marcher Barons are poring over secret letters and scribbled diagrams. On a wall is a corkboard, filled with pins and crisscrossed by coloured string. The Queen has finally found a match, even if it is who we'd hoped. You'd hoped I'd marry the cripple that shot himself in the shin? Now she just needs to get on with the wedding. Aye, and then we can get on with the baby making. The chiefs have been propping up the Queen's authority a lot recently, which is suspicious. I wouldn't be surprised if they were trying to use it against her somehow. Then we got to keep up our efforts. Queen Elke isn't going anywhere on our watch. The barons must continue to aid the Queen by countering the other region's schemes. They will win the game if the Queen produces an heir and completes her ambition. Alright everyone. I see it, you see it, we all see it. We're going for the royal gamble. And what do we want a monarch's vote for anyway? I want to see the trolls. Trading with the trolls. Trading with the trolls. This isn't fair at all, Your Grace. Ever since those trolling folk helped the chiefs, they've stuck up a rapport with each other. Now, I'm all for friendly coexistence, but now they've signed a trade deal with each other, the chiefs were supposed to sign an agreement with us. Barons. Oh no, there's a gamba. There's a 30%. Of course, you're right. Encourage the counts to set up their own trade with the trolling folk. The trolling folk are more... Look at that, 30% it passed. Oh, we are blessed. The trolling folk are more than happy to continue expanding their trade. Now they find themselves at the crossroads of two regions looking to profit and make more money than ever before. Fantastic. Everyone's happy. Wonderful. Blessings. Blessings on us all, fellow travellers. Easing the tensions. Unrebel. Look, there you go. You got some troll mould. Your Majesty, the nobles of the council. Tensions are running high, but the kingdom itself is stable. Perhaps it's time we forget our past troubles and come together as friends. What do you have in mind, Chancellor? We could exchange gifts or hold a friendly competition. A fashion show, perhaps? Or a game of riddles? Your Majesty, why don't we hold a vote on a team-building exercise to help you and the council trust each other again? I think... a fashion competition? We're going to do a fashion competition, right? 600 treasury, 500 expense. I gain 100 gold. And you all get to be happy. And come in and be fashionable. Wait, what? You're prudent? Yeah, that's why I'm getting the royal gamble to get money back. But you're saying it's a stupid idea? What? Why won't you give me the fashion? A game of riddles? No! This is terrible. This is the worst thing ever. Thank you, Ghost. Like, what is this? Why? Oh no. Oh no. It's a stupid idea and I've just lost some money with the royal gamble. Very sad. Very sad. Oh dear. The nobles of the council glare daggers at you and at each other. Far from easing tensions, the Chancellor's suggestion has only inflamed them further. It's a you. That is sad. It's very sad. We could have had a fashion contest. Your wedding to Helga is naturally the talk of the kingdom. Nobles and peasants alike travel from across the realm to attend. For a week and a day, the capital is one giant party. It feels like you're the only one not taking part. Instead, you're getting ready for the ceremony. Soon enough, you're standing in St. Bertrand's Cathedral with Helge at your side. Do you take this woman as your lawfully wedded wife? I do, Archbishop, I do. Then I'll pronounce you queen and wife. After the wedding, of course, there's a feast, and after the feast, a dance. At the feast, your new wife Helge delivers a long, rambling speech that puts everyone to sleep. By the time you find yourself alone with Helge, it's past midnight, and you've never felt more tired. What a wonderful occasion that was. Not a patch on a proper northern wedding, of course. Is it really a wedding if there isn't at least one axe fight at the altar? I threw an axe once. Hope you're not feeling homesick already, darling. Of course not. I never get homesick, actually. I can't abide people who waste time dwelling on the past. The Queen has been forbidden from axe wielding. Is that like on a sign around the palace? Ah. Oh, what? Tell me something you're passionate about. I spend most of my time making absolute bank. Hand over fist. I'm very wealthy now, and it's all because of my hard work. Other than that small loan from my parents. Yep, that's why I married you, baby. It is, isn't it? Anyway, to continue the subject. You gently fall asleep to the sound of Helge droning on about herself. Ugh. We're yapping away. Moxie, hello, welcome. Where's Moxie Moxie? There you go, you're in the Barrens. Welcome aboard, Moxie. Late at night, two counts meet in an ancient stone cemetery to discuss their schemes against the Queen. Am I a loyal Baron? You can be. Barons are doing loyalists. Our grain stores are looking good, enough to endure a famine better than the rest of the kingdom, I'd say. Most pleasing, but won't summoning this demon be difficult? Is magic beyond our usual fare? The walls of reality are sturdy, but they can be weakened. A tide of blood must swallow this kingdom in its wake. Chaos. For the next stage of their scheme, the counts must lower stability to 4 or less in 2 seasons. We got 9. Counts, get wrecked. It don't look good. That's going to be a bit of a trek. So yeah, Sabine and the Barons are staying loyal. They want to help me keep my farming up. Kestrid and the Chiefs want to keep their own faith at 4 or less in 2 seasons' time. Currently at 2, I think the Chiefs are going to be okay. And then finally Grimwald and the Counts need to lower stability to 4 or less. It's currently at 9. That's a bit of an ask. Once again, thank you Morgrim for fixing this event. Your Majesty, it's our honour to invite you to the Lord's Hunt next year. The hunt will be taking place in late spring, so keep your schedule clear. Of course, as a marcher yourself, you've taken part in the Lord's Hunt many times before. You know what to expect. 1 dead Baron, please, for the Chivo. I look forward to it. Of course, why wouldn't you? Hello, Ghost. Huzzah! Our soldiers are renowned throughout the kingdom and beyond. We've awarded so many medals that can serve as full plate mail in a pinch, Your Highness. Granted, we've had our issues with them getting restless, but even so, we've gone from strength to strength. Why don't I transfer some of our best troops to help police the capital? They'd improve security and show the Marcher Army for what it is. The pride of the kingdom. That's true. You want to station soldiers? In the capital? Your Majesty, think of the threat to your security. Let us make use of them instead. Oh, Lake. If you need to go to bed, go to bed. Please don't injure yourself. Your first appearance, was it, Ghost? Let's have a look at you. Where are you? There you are. Very dapper. Very regal look. You know what? I would like... Oh no. Oh no. This is a lot of money. Hopefully neither were damaged. Yes, correct. Hopefully you're fine. This is me spending money. These are both involve increasing military. I would prefer B. How can I get you to vote for B? It's not an emergency, I know. Okay. I'll just veto it. I'd prefer B, but if you all vote for C, there's not much I can do about it. I was going to stay up and play public holiday tomorrow, but I think I have to go to bed. That's perfectly fine. Goodbye, Ghost. Thank you. Goodbye to Ghost in chat. Everyone say goodbye to Ghost. Hope you're doing fine. I hope you get the rest you need. And good night to Lake Lock as well. Yeah, there we go. Goodbye, Lake Lock. Everyone say goodbye to Lake Lock. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, everyone. Thank you for being here. I hope to see you all next week. Rumbling, the Barons send some of their less decorated troops over to the east. The Marcher soldiers soon whip the local troops into shape. Squads of Marcher infantry parade proudly through the villages. Eastern peasants flock to admire them, keen to hold their own spears and wear their own plumed helmets. Many join up on the spot. The cows go unmilked and the fields unploughed, but the army ranks swell with enthusiastic recruits. Aren't we good? Look at this. We are so big right now. Elke, I had something I wanted to ask for you. What can I do for you? As you surely know, I run a very successful lumber company back home in the north. But the current laws are a little restrictive for my trade. Lots of tariffs and regulations, you know how it is. I was hoping you could push for some changes in the council. Eliminate some of the more cumbersome quality standards for northern lumber, perhaps? You want me to give the north preferential treatment? Oh, I think it's only fair. The other regions can't compete with us in the lumber trade anyway. Fine, Helga, fine, my darling. Just for you. Ah, the gods are good, I'll see you there. Alright. Can I trust you? Only northern lumber, I would prefer. I'd prefer A, but I'll take B, I guess. Please look after my wife. Come on, guys. Look after my wife, please. Make my wife happy. want to have a happy marriage with many lumber trades. Damn, it's actually close. Alright, it's a split vote at the minute. I'm going to do a countdown. 3, 2, 1. Hello, Dean. Welcome on in. Welcome to the Barons. How's it going? Damn, it's good. We're so good. The other regions are outraged at the clear nepotism that's taking place, but Elke pays them no mind. As the profits pour in, she even shares a portion of the income with the treasury. Look at that, aren't we good? Alright, let's see here. What do people want? Counts may want E, the prison, to lower stability. Chiefs are going to want D, the observatory, to lower their faith. What else is there? Honestly, if you want to hurt the Count's scheme, you can get B, the library, to raise stability instead. Other than that, the rest of it is just like, it is what it is. More prisons, more prisons, my lord. Here is a Dean, thank you for resubbing. Twitch baby incoming, is it really? Subbed for 9 months, thank you very much, Dean. Thank you. And Leo, welcome, welcome. Joining in, where's that put you? You've joined the Barons. I see you've played before. I take it you've been lurking since you popped by earlier. Twitch baby, Twitch baby. Twitch baby. Alright. So, here's everyone's money. We're going to start the auction. Now, type !fund. Followed by the letter of the item that you would like to fund, followed by the amount of money you'd like to fund it with. Top 2 items at the end of the auction will be built and take effect. Everything else will get a refund. You have about 40 seconds to get your funding in, but there is a slight delay on stream. So try not to miss out. I will type in chat when there are 10 seconds left. What have we got here? What have we got? E and F. Prison, Thieves Guild. Ooh. Prison, Deer Park. Ooh. Go, go, go. Now's the time, everyone. Now is the time. Boom, boom. What did we do? We actually got the Deer Park and the prison. Excellent. Oh no. No, no, no. Not good. Weldris, hello. Grim tidings, your highness. A meddling wizard has set up shop in Klensk. I believe it is Afmoral, the Stormbringer. Tell me more about Afmoral. Wizards have managed to tame creation itself. They wield untold power and are naturally distrusted by the church. Even the High Inquisitor wouldn't dare move against them openly. Moral, as her name suggests, is a wizard whose domain includes both sky and storm. She's put a call out for new apprentices, which is a rare event. This once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for many. Droves of unwashed, glory-seeking peasants from all over the East are lining up for their chance. Not just peasants. I, Bonkle, Afmoral's #1 fan, have also decided to apply. The competition will be fierce, but those common folk are no match. I will be the most powerful noble this council has ever seen. You You couldn't even put your clothes on if it wasn't for your servant's help. We can't let this go ahead. To have a potential wizard on the council would present a clear and dangerous conflict of interests. Alright, summon the council. Thank you, your grace. Alright. Bonk, you want to go, I take it, right? 100%? You want to go study with Athmoral? Who am I to get in the way of such a thing? 100%? Yeah. Well, I can stop them from forbidding you. But I can't stop them from charging you money. So I'll have to leave A or B. It's open to whoever. I think the kind thing to do would be A, just to let Bonkle go. The wizard may do something amusing to Bonkle. The wizard always does something amusing to their apprentice. It's a given. Bum-bum-bum-bum-baria. Bum-bum-bum-bum-baria. A chance for Bonkle to die? Fantastic. Here we go. By blood of the dead, how will they keep up with their noble duties if they're spending all the time in the east with this wizard? And what if Knife Preservers they actually pass their apprenticeship? There's never been a wizard on the council before. Well, we'll just cross that bridge when we come to it. You have nothing to fear from me, your highness. I'll always have the kingdom's best interests at heart, even as a wizard. Good luck, Bonkle. Bonkle sets off immediately on their journey to the east. Athmoral's presence in Clenks attracts all sorts of visitors, though the power of her latent magic starts to wilt crops for miles around. This is not good for my agriculture. The Northern Chief's God Speakers have uncovered an ancient prophecy. What do I care about what some pagan prophecy says? As much as I appreciate your devotion to the ninth god, this is quite important. What she means to say is, the chiefs plan to use the prophecy to justify unseating you. True or not, many northerners believe it. Okay, cut to the chase. What do I need to do? You must ensure that the ninth god is strong across the kingdom. It will be our best defense against the pagans. Damn. You know, I'd prefer B, but if you give me A, I want to cancel out the authority loss. Vote as you please, everyone. A to change stats, B to delay the scheme, or C to just let it go. Let it go, can't take it back anymore. Alright, what are we looking at? Oh, it's going to be A. Okay, I didn't expect you all to vote for it. Fantastic, though, I guess. The Archbishop mobilises the priesthood. Emergency sermons are held in every church across the kingdom, warning the faithful to stay vigilant against pagan lies. Authority down, stability down. Defiance aloof in the north, and faith up everywhere. Hundreds of priests are sent north to preach to the local populace, which naturally causes tension with the chiefs. You hope it will be enough. You hope it will be enough. Your marriage to Helga has grown strong and steady like an old castle wall. Though it began as a political arrangement, it's blossomed into something like love. It's high time you thought about an heir. Congratulations are in order. The royal wedding was a magnificent affair. But something's still missing. You need an heir. You need someone young, whose loyalty is assured. A child of your own would do the trick, even if they're a bastard, or the youngest of your many cousins. My wife and I will have a child together. Ah, the traditional method. No one will object to that. I'll arrange for them to take a month off from ruling so you can get down to business. Alrighty. Far to the north, an ancient ceremony in a smoky clan hall reaches a fever pitch. Kestrid, the chief's claimant, sits atop a throne of bones, surrounded by god speakers, chanting in a forgotten tongue. And thus, with Morgana as my witness, I hereby crown you the Queen in the North, the Lord Render, and soon to be Queen of all the kingdom. Glory to the Lord Render, chosen of Ultor, glory to Morgana, and to the North. The assembled nobles roar out in chorus with each other. Steins are smashed together in celebration. Now we must bring down the false queen in the south and fulfill the prophecy. Our only question is, how? Ganahan, hello, welcome. I'm afraid you can't pick where you... Wow, the chiefs are having a drought. It's because all four of you are active, I think. Where's Ganahan been put in? There you go, you're in the Barrens. Welcome back, buddy. Right, what have we got? Yeah, chiefs are really active. Yeah, they're desperate. Because that seems like... Yeah, it's whoever's least active. Although, did you play last week? Ganahan. It'll remember where you were last week, and I see you got some extra money. Yes, no worries. So that's why it's put you there. What are we doing? Holy crap. Okay. The chiefs have seen a goat before. They don't like the goat. They're going to sacrifice the goat. Chiefs are few but mighty. We're going to sacrifice many a goat and call upon the old gods to intervene. So it will be. Send out the word. Every citizen of the land must provide a goat for the butchering. But first we drink in honour of the gods. More cheers erupt throughout the clan hall. Come morning there will be a lot of work to do. For the final stage of their scheme, the chiefs must raise their farming to at least 9. Pair of counts face each other in silence. A code word is exchanged. They speak of their latest schemes. What happened? The kingdom was meant to be a whirlpool of chaos by now. It's more like a whirlpool of chaos. A whirlpool of smiles and hugs. No demon will come anywhere near it. The Count's aim is to lower stability to 4 or less. I don't need more money. I'm good. Slowly getting there, yeah. Eking it out. A taxing issue, blood money, a late night visit. Let's work inward. Your Majesty, help us, Count Gothigarter. The east has been bleeding us dry, he has. Not literally, I hope. No, I'm making use of a common idiom, your Madge. Our taxes are 10 times higher than they've ever been. I can't afford to feed me cows. It's true, your Majesty. Count Gothigarter has been taxing his peasants at least twice as much as the next highest noble. It's been a hard year, your Majesty. I have barely any gold in my vault. I'm just doing it to stay afloat. This is a matter for the council's consideration, I think. I mean, yeah. Ooh. What should I want to do here? You know what? I've got to protect the peasants because I need the farming. Well, yeah, I'm pro-farming. That's my ambition. That's what I'm thinking. Like, if you're starving the cows, that's not good. They should at least pay me a little more for the honour of that. No, just because they work your land doesn't mean you get to bleed them dry. Yeah, I'm sorry, man. It's gonna be the dungeon, Gothic. Less than desirable, I'm sure. But here we are. Seventh Takers, not the dungeon. Why do you take the side of some poxy peasants? Count Gothic Arto is flung into your deepest cell and his ill-gotten gold confiscated. The other counts grumble at the imprisonment of their compatriot. No worry, your second form will take over. Or your child. Yeah, your child. Inheritance happens. Salutes in chat. Gothic Arto the First has been imprisoned. Now Gothic Arto the Second will join the council. Where is the kill count? Oh, that's one whole kill. Salutes in chat. Goodbye. So close. Let's see about this one. Oh no, it's Gothic Arto the Second. Main character energy. What are you talking about? Yeah. Nothing is wrong. Absolutely nothing is wrong in the East. Oh, that calls for a celebratory glass of wine, I think. There's definitely not an old witch who lives at the border of my lands and definitely haven't been having money troubles. And most importantly, she didn't offer me a fortune in exchange for just a drop of my blood, an offer which I absolutely didn't accept. Great stuff, where's my wine? Ever since I didn't accept the witch's bargain, I haven't found myself obeying her every command. I definitely still rule my estate, not her. Furthermore, she didn't forbid me from telling you any of this, and I'm not using negative statements to bypass her magic. Hang on, I'm starting to think you mean the opposite of what you say. No, Your Grace, it's not the case. I'm very confused. Let's fetch the court physician and see if we can lift your curse. After a week confined to a cold iron box with nothing to eat but salt, the magic stops affecting Count Gothic Arto II so strongly. He's even able to talk about his ordeal directly. I always tolerated that bloody witch. She'd sell medicine to the peasants and help them find lost sheep. I never suspected she was capable of something like this. We need to call a vote. Send a regiment to take back my stolen lands. We never had financial problems until now. However, there is a 70%. We're going to see a gamba, right? I want to double gamba it. Let's gamba, gamba, gamba on A. Boom, boom. Please vote A and we will gamble together. Oh. Right, I'm just going to go get a fresh drink quick. I'll be back in a moment. Alrighty. Just a little barbecue party, just a little bit of a barbecue. Suspecting an army will return as amphibians like little froggos. Militant frogs? We like militant frogs, they're cool. We failed! Oh no! When the eastern troops arrive on Count Gothic Arto II's estate, the land itself fights them. The soil swallows them whole, trees snatch them up and tear them apart. By the time they fight their way through to the manor, the witch has already escaped, along with what remained of Gothic Arto II's gold. Oh no! The peasants have no memory of their time under the witch's rule, but the churches have been burned, with profane messages scrawled on the charred walls, and the fields have been sown with salt. Farming is now needful. Not great. Not great. This is bad. We are looking very bad, everyone. Farming is now across the board lower than when we first started. One evening, you're sorting through paperwork in your office when Chief Ephra Bulbazar appears at the door, swaying slightly and stinking of booze. Ah, Your Majesty. So sorry to speak to you in this condition. Life above, man, you're drunk. Guilty as charged. I just need to tell you, if the Archbishop asks you about what happened to his hat, tell him that I will pay for a new one. I was desperate and the privy wash occupied. He stumbles away, knocking over a priceless vase. You make a mental note to charge them for the damage. Here we go. Somewhat rare PNG. It's surely not a coincidence that the Archbishop arrives at your throne room the next day looking even grumpier than usual. And hatless. Your Majesty, there is a plague afflicting this kingdom. A curse more powerful than any wizard could cast. I speak, of course, of alcohol. People are spending their evenings in alehouses rather than in prayer. We must ban this vile vice. Absolutely hatless. Archie need. Look at him. Look at him. You know, I'm not going to outlaw... Oh my god, I can't do anything about it. No! No, we will not ban alcohol. Say it with me now. We like to drink. We like to party. We like to party. It's just a hat. Just a hat. They don't need a hat. Nobody needs a hat. They're just, you know... Damn, this is horribly close. Oh no. No, 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 no. Why? Why don't you want to drink, you dum-dums? I want to drink. Don't you? Bring me more wine. I'll never again vote against free access to booze. Oh dear. Anyway, I'll do a countdown. It's close, but unless someone jumps in and saves it quick. Boom, boom. Okay. No, 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 no! It's awful! Half the council is just in bits. Your proclamation rings across the land. No more alcohol for anyone on pain of death. Ale houses are destroyed and thousands of gallons of beer are poured down the drains. Oh dear. The reaction is swift. Riots break out across the kingdom. Dear God. Illegal drinking rooms spring up in every village. Smugglers become wealthy beyond their wildest dreams. The church is reviled. A few months later, with great embarrassment, you're forced to repeal the law before the entire kingdom falls into chaos. Thanks, Archie. Thanks, Ephra. Damn. I hate it. I just wanted a sip. Big sippy. It is. Yeah, it's terrible. The barons are gathered in the empty council late at night. A new report from one of their spies has just come in. Great God. The chiefs held some kind of pagan ceremony. Last month they crowned Kestrid as queen in the north. Bah. Why should we care about their weird traditions? We still own the kingdom. The chiefs won't stop with just the north. There's whispers they want to depose Elke and install her as queen of all the kingdom. The problem is we still don't know how they plan to do it, and the queen has yet to produce an heir. Perhaps it's worth changing tact. If it's too late for the queen, we might want to get out while we can. Our only option right now is to retake the throne by force if we think Elke is too weak to hold it. But it's an all or nothing play. If we rebel now, all of our goodwill will be gone, not to mention a few of our heads if we lose, and we're back to square one. Alright, barons, if you want to support me, give me that stability. Give me C stability. Barons only vote. Is it time yet? No, 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 oh no. Stoke the fires and invent a reason to get angry? No. No. Please. Please don't. Please. Please, let's stick with C. Let's keep things moving. There we go. I like it, barons. Thank you. Oh Lord, that made me sweat for a moment. Huzzah! This should help keep Elke. This should help Elke keep a good grip on the peasantry, but we can't do it all for her. The barons must continue to aid the queen by countering the other region's schemes. They will win the game if the queen produces an heir and completes her ambition. No, they did it anyway. Oh no. Because it was at the end of the season. Oh no. Tragic. The check was at the end of season. The Count's done it anyway. 2 Counts meet on the outskirts of a barren farm, winds whipping at their long cloaks. Good news from the capital, my friend. Well, bad news, but good news for us. Oh yes, fires, wanton murder, giant spiders. All that and more. The fabric between worlds is wearing thin. The time is ripe to summon a demon. And which honoured guest should we invite? Exazard, Lord of Dismay, the 7th God Smile, that involves lowering your own faith. Or Bella Femina, the Hungry in Absence, Queen of Corruption, that involves raising your own trade. I think it's going to be A, right? Your faith is 1, trade is 7. You'd have to go from 1 to 0 faith. Very possible here. Counts might have a shoe-in. No, it'll be 0, won't it? And Khazard will never break through while the church has claws in the hearts of the people. If we make the kingdom ideal for his presence, he will sweep through the lands and leave nothing but grinning corpses. From one of these corpses, we'll simply pick up the crown. For the final stage of their scheme, the Counts must keep their faith at 1 or less for 1 full season. It is 1 or less. Oh no! Oh no, no, no! Oh no! Oh no, 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 no! Ah! Help! Help! It's not going well. Oh dear. Oh no. Oh no. Counts are on the verge of rebellion, eh, Counts? Would you like to rebel? Oh, okay. Here we go. The Lord's Hunt. The time is now. After several days of riding along muddy roads, you have arrived in the march for the Lord's Hunt. What weapons did you bring for the occasion? I brought a crossbow. I'm not allowed an axe. What animals did you bring to help catch your prey? It was hounds, right, I need? I believe? No, for like the best chance of accidentally killing a baron, it's crossbow or spear with the hounds. Any animal works? Oh, okay. Ah, your majesty, please, you could make it. I see you brought a crossbow. Don't like getting up close and personal, eh? And a pack of hounds. Excellent, excellent. Crossbow, then hunt ducks. There we go. Thank you for reminding me, Morgrim. The woods are teeming with game, your majesty. As the queen, it's up to you what we hunt. Ducks. I'd hope to be hunting something slightly larger game this morning, your majesty, but I must respect your decision. Moxie lifts a horn to her lips and blows, producing a sound that scares the birds from the surrounding trees. Let the Lord's Hunt commence! Onward! You spur your horse on through the undergrowth, your finger resting on the trigger of your crossbow. A pack of baying hounds stream ahead of you. The dogs are doing great work scaring up the ducks. Ready your crossbow, your majesty. You ride on, and then there, a feathery cloud of ducks bursts from the undergrowth. Fire! Duck time! Startled, you pull the crossbow's trigger before you've had a chance to aim properly, and funk! As the ducks fly away, you stare in surprise as you see your crossbow bolt is protruding from the stomach of Baroness Moxie. Ding, ding, ding! Rare achievement. Moxie, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, I had to do this. What? Why? We did it, chat. Nobody has earned this achievement for like a year and a half because it's been broken. Moxie. Hey, yo, we got it popping up. Hold on. Where's my print screen? There we are. Post it on the Discord. Under the King of the Castle channel. Oh, Lord. Moxie collapses, clutching her stomach and groaning in agony. The other barons rush about in a panic while you stare at what you've done. Oh no. I've never seen this. And we're a gambler. Oh no. Oh no. No. That was self-defense. She was a traitor. The barons glare at each other, but none of them dare accuse you of lying. Oh, thank God. Woo! At least not openly. Perhaps behind closed doors, tongues will wag. In the end, it takes Moxie 3 days to die. Rumours swirl that you made her so-called treachery up on the spot. Oh no! The long ride back to the capital is a muted, awkward affair. Everyone salutes in chat. Moxie, I'm so sorry. Moxie the First has died. Moxie the Second has joined the council. Here we are. The price of doing business. The kill count goes up another notch. Where is the kill count? Oh. We did it. We did it, everyone. The new Moxie wants to rebel? Definitely. I mean, you can. You're furious. You're even angrier than the counts. Inappropriate magic. What is this? Oh. Oh, no. My liege. Help me. I've been cursed. Withering away. Bonkle to blame. Ganahan, no! No! Look, I didn't expect Avmol's spell to do that. Anyway, Ganahan stole my prized Tateshi toothbrush last week. I wanted to give them a toothache. Mass Connect, welcome on in. Where is Mass Connect? Where are you? There you are. We're loaded to the gills with barons now. Imaginable pain. Please, buy the knife. Make it stop. Gadzooks, this cannot go unpunished, Your Highness. Oh, here's Mass Connect now. Hello. Welcome to the game. It's all going wrong. A moment later, Ganahan's skull falls off and they collapse onto the floor in a pile. Salutes in chat once more. Ganahan has just passed away. Another death. Another kill count. Oh, lordy. Sparked it a little too much. Can't blame me for not having perfect control over magic. I think we can. Alright, well, Bonkles shows some talent. If we do nothing and let Bonkle just carry on, I'm fine with it. I don't think it really matters. I think the counts are going to win at the end of this turn anyway. I don't think there's a way for us to get their faith up. Oh, look at that. No, nobody, everyone just wants to hang Bonkle. Counts are going to win. Let me be a magician. Yeah, let Bonkle be magic. Oh, no. We're going to hang you. Oh. That's right. Tapping the sign. I'm a gambler. Sorry, I forgot. Although I do try and fall back a little bit when it's other people's characters. That's something I wanna make sure I do. I have no idea what is going on. Bonkle is an apprentice wizard and has just accidentally killed Ganahan, a baron. Oh, the new person. Oh yes, Dean. So, everyone who doesn't know, I'll explain this briefly. This glorious commander thing, this is like an appetizer. This is what the advanced roleplay rules for your nobles is going to be when I finish making it. I'm just getting this out there now to sample it and see how it works on a level of having it for the monarch. And then next month I'll probably roll it out. And we'll start making our own little bits and pieces. Making our own little... what did I call them? Perks? Descriptions? And it's totally not because he hasn't finished it. I've finished the core rules. What I haven't done and what I don't really want to do is make up a big list of stuff. Would be nice to have a way for us. Yeah, that's going to be the plan, Ganahan. I'm going to release a PDF so you can sort of sculpt your own nobles. You're going to have 3 of them. And then at the end of each reign, you'll trade one out. That'll be the deal, pretty much. So you'll be able to decide what you're in favour of and what you're not in favour of. It's a bit more of an investment than the basic roleplay stuff I've been doing, but that's the goal, the dream, the idea. Hang Bonkle and be done with it. Well, sorry, Bonkle. The council has spoken. Nay, I won't let you. Ultimate power shall be mine. As the Palace Watch move to arrest them, they're vaporized by a wave of magical energy. Once the dust settles, Bonkle is nowhere to be seen. Well, this is awkward. The Barons aren't pleased that Bonkle got away, but no one can say you didn't try. Chief Bonkle escaped. I wouldn't say died, but salutes in chat, I guess. Bonkle the First has fled with magic. Bonkle the Second will have to take their place. Good escape? Yeah, it is. Ultimate power! What do we got? Brand new combine harvester. Your Majesty, the scholars and great thinkers of the North have invented a new farming implement. Oh! Oh, out of nowhere with the steel chair, it's the Chiefs, here to contest the wind. Oh no! Oh no! They freaking what? What? Chiefs are like, how do we get the farming we need? Tinker, tinker, tinker. Let's build a new thing. Hey, Smith. Welcome on in. Feel free to join for the second game, maybe. I've still lost my hat. Oh no. Oh no, the power of magic. Oh no, Bonko has done it. You magicked up a combine harvester. Some kind of horse-drawn machine that automatically reaps and threshes grain. They call it a wheat eater, and it's revolutionising agriculture. It will be a great use to us in the East. Our farms are struggling to keep up with demand, you know. We'll not share the designs for the likes of you, Eastern Leech. Our people worked hard on that machine. We deserve to reap its rewards, not you. Right, I'm not going to spend money on this. Vote how you please, everyone. The Northerners are like, nope, we're keeping our wheat eaters. We love our wheat eaters. Oh no, oh I'm sorry Chiefs, you had a chance, you had a shot. You almost had it. I guess we're gonna summon a demon instead. Alrighty. We're gonna do a countdown of 3, 2, 1. Hey! coin toss on who's going to win, pretty much. Yeah, let's leave the machines in the north only. Yowo saved us. Damn it, Thrifty, what? Me abstain for Gamba? Yeah. This will gamble who wins the game. Isn't that the biggest gamble of them all? This is cruel, Council. Our people need those machines, but those greedy dogs get to hoard them and watch us suffer. But Count Alex, please fall on deaf ears. While farmers in the north continue to reap the benefits of the wheat eaters, the other regions stagnate. Alright, everyone. Here we are. Here we are again. Happy as can be. The storm comes. Which one is this? Who's the storm? Is this the chief win or the count win? Chiefs? Storm is oh yes, it is. Yes. Salutes. I'm sorry, counts. You put in the work. You got cheesed out. But it is what it is. GG's all round. Big salutes. It all connects. Oh yeah, you're the Wizard of Storm's apprentice. You escape, and then you cast this storm. Over the past few months, you've noticed strange weather patterns. Flash floods, terrible storms, a lot of it. Is this a rhetorical question, or do you actually want the answer? Oh, what, as to who it is? Well, I mean, I'm going to get the answer. And even though it's now the middle of summer, the winter's chill hasn't let go. If anything, it's getting colder. Soon the landscape is blanketed by snow. You've never seen anything like it. Hello, Gagazi. Welcome on in, buddy. Everyone say hello to Gagazi. Where are you? Are you a count? I feel like, yes. Oh, you've been made a count just today. Well done. By all the gods, this is something out of an old saga. The never-ending winter. Why is this happening? I don't know, but it doesn't matter as long as we're safe. When your advisors finally assemble to discuss the blizzard, they each have differing opinions on the matter. We need to secure what food we can for the palace, in case this gets worse. Damn what the peasants say about tyranny. I'll take care of them if they try anything. Yes, Marshal. We favour the Marshal, by the way, everyone. We cannot set off the common folk at a time like this. Perhaps the spy master could leverage her contacts to uncover the source of this unnatural cold. This is an act of God, make no mistake. I warned you there would be consequences for letting the church's influence wane. The warmth of his love has left us. Well, Archie, I believe the reason influence waned is because you tried to ban alcohol. I need solutions and plans, people, not speculation. Our sincerest apologies, Your Majesty. I'm sure we have plenty of options too. Just then a member of the Watch rushes into the room, waving her arms and screaming loudly, An army! An army from the north! First a blizzard and now an army? Horns blare in the distance. The deep, thunderous war horns of the chiefs. Your advisors look at each other in confusion, then dread. Yes, I should have a second game, no worries. You sprint to the city battlements, your honour guard and advisors in tow. Winds howl, whipping up, snow into your eyes. A gigantic heathen army approaches. Northern warriors, scantily clad despite the cold, and hulking beast-like monsters of various shapes and sizes. What are those beasts? But no one has time to answer before the horns sound again. The army surges forward, a guttural war cry on every chief's lips. We have to get you to safety, Your Highness. We're not prepared for an attack like this. Your marshal grabs your hand and pulls you away from the wall. Moments later, you're trudging down a muddy street trying not to lose her. But the city is filled with panicking peasants, and the blizzard is worsening. You can't see more than a few feet in front of you. Where are my honour guard? Your shouts are lost on the wind. Behind you, there's a deep creaking groan as the capital's main gate collapses. You wander around and shout until it seems the storm is turning you around on purpose. Inevitably, northern warriors fill the streets. Chief Bonkle II is the first to find you, tired and muddy and completely alone. I won't go down without a fight. You reach for your sword, hand shaking from the cold as much as nerves. A terrifying roar is your only reply. The unmistakable form of a white werewolf towers over Chief Bonkle II. Likewise, the chief looks down on you with an almost bestial snarl. Jolliver waits, cooked cream. You killed my father. Now I get my revenge. They gesture flippantly. The beast barrels you to the ground with ease, eager to feast on its prey. Boom! Okay, chiefs, all four of you. Yes, you got the reference. You killed my father, prepared to die. Chiefs, what do you want for the Kestrid? Ephra says military. What are the other chiefs saying? There was four of you, right? So it's Ephra, Bonkle, Chaz. Who else was it? Trade. I see this as an absolute win. Farming. It was Gibbo, yes. Okay, that's three different things. Bonkle, pick one of those three, please. Did I join the Chiefs? Oh god, I don't know. I didn't check a net. Were you on the Chiefs? Feel free to say something. I don't know. Bonkle, what are you picking? Farming it is. We're going for farming. Hey, Neko! Welcome on in. How you doing? Alright, it looks like we'll be going for farming for Kestrid. The true Lord Render. I'll sort that out. We're going to take a quick break while I set up the new roleplay rules. I'm doing great. How about you? We're doing good. We just had a great game. First game of King of the Castle. Let's read the book. The book. Got Yakult to soothe my tummy. I hope it works quickly. Oh, what have we got here? So we can tick those off. Alright. How long would a bee break? About 10 minutes, 15 minutes tops maybe. The time it takes me to go to the bathroom, get a fresh drink, roll a few dice, set things up. Yeah, usually. It takes me a bit just to gerrymander. I've also got to change up, like, the sign and things. Yeah, finally got a chance to join. Work is busy. No worries. Yeah, so everyone get up, have a stretch, get food or drink or whatever, go to the bathroom. You know, just shake it loose. And, you know, I'll be back about 10 minutes after I finish reading this. Queen Elke died in agony, torn apart by a werewolf in a calamity that would become known as the Night of Frost. Unable to keep their puppet on the throne, the barons were forced to retreat to their secluded fortresses and brood. It wouldn't be long before a new marcher claimant would arise, and when they did, the barons would be ready. Rushing to complete their scheme, the counts attempted their blood ritual too early. Summoned Demon escaped their control and slaughtered dozens, including Grimwald and Count Katori Blueberry. The capital was buried in snow as Kestrid, the Lord Render, led her army of monsters to slaughter her enemies and seize the throne for the chiefs. The power of the old gods could never be denied again. Alright, Queen Elke, Storm Fearer. Not fun, not fun. Very, very bad. But here we are. We've been replaced by Queen Kestrid. Whopper is the wealthiest. Gothic has no cash. Fear the storm. Against the storm. We're always against the storm, aren't we? Oh yeah, when trying to kill the storm's apprentice and dying in the storm, that's true. Here is, let's see, it's Queen Kestrid, isn't it? Queen Kestrid. Looking very regal and proper. We're going for farming in the next game, which should be good. Got 19 farming at the minute. So let's see how Queen Kestrid does in about 10 minutes or so. I'm going to exit the game